Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I've been doing my makeup lately, and not too different from what you guys are used to seeing on the channel, but I have some new products, same techniques, because you know I'm just like that. If it works, I ain't gonna do anything different. So yeah, we're gonna beat this face. I like to do my makeup kind of like natural-ish. I don't go too crazy. I don't do a ton of eyeshadow. I keep it pretty neutral. And if you like that kind of makeup look, then go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, okay? Because I love chatting with you guys in the comments. Don't be scared. And also subscribe if you are new. Did I say that? I'm repeating myself. Well, that means subscribe, okay? Give this video a thumbs up as it helps my channel so much. Let's just jump into this. So this morning I actually went to a Starbucks and got myself a little mocha. I haven't had a mocha in a while. I usually have my lattes, but I decided to go with a salted caramel mocha. It is so good. Let me know what your favorite Starbucks drink is. I always get the same thing, so I'm always looking for some recommendations. I love hot drinks, but I'm open to cold drinks, so let me know. I'm gonna do a little bit of a lip balm on the lips because my lips are so dry. I'm using the Laneige Lip Glow Balm in Berry. This one over here. I actually took this with me to Ottawa. I went on a trip this weekend, and all of the makeup that I took and perfumes are in this little bag over here. So everything that I'm using is pretty much my everyday style of makeup. And I'll show you guys the two perfumes that I took with me at the end so you guys know what I am loving right now. Nothing new, because I always take perfumes that I know just work for me. That's what I take with me on any trip. I don't like to take anything new because, you know, I don't want to get there and then I'm like, why did I take this with me? Anyways, I digress. Back to the makeup. So to prep my skin, I'm using this product over here. This is the WELEDA Skin Food Original Ultra Rich Cream. I recently just got this. I've heard a ton of amazing things about this product, and I really just wanted to see what it was all about. I have dry skin, so anything that is nourishing and hydrating I am going to use. First of all, I love the way that it smells. Oh, it smells so good. It actually smells like natural green plant foresty. That's what it smells like. So I like to really massage that into my skin because it is a very thick consistency, so you want to really press that in. That's why I rubbed it in my hand a little bit to warm it up, because it just goes on a lot better. And I hope you guys could tell the difference. I put that all over my face, and look at the nourishment. I mean, like, what? I love this. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my eyebrows, I just recently got them done. I did microblading at my bestie's salon. She has a little studio in her house and she's incredible with brows. This is the second time she does my eyebrows. They're in the healing process. It's only been 3 days since I got them, so they're a little bit dark, but this is what I wake up to. Brows did. I don't have to touch them. I love them. So we did a technique that is like a powder technique. Well, it looks like I just filled in my brows. I'm obsessed. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. And again, this is the second time I do my brows, so I totally trust her. And I can't put any makeup on my brows. Not that I need to, because they're looking absolutely flawless. So I'm talking way too much. Way too much. Okay, let's go on to foundation. I'm using the brand new NARS foundation. This is the light reflecting foundation, and I have the shade Syracuse. I'm obsessed with this foundation. It looks so gorgeous on the skin, very like natural looking. So the shade Syracuse is just a tad bit dark for me, because I'm at my palest stage. This is winter time, but once I get a little bit more sun, it blends with my skin a lot better, but I always can make it work with concealer. So I took about 2 pumps of that. And I'm taking this stippling brush, which is from Morphe. It's the Y6. I'm not sure if they still make these brushes. They're quite old, but if they do, I'll link them down below. And I like to stipple that product on. So I'm not buffing it in just yet. I like to stipple it on, get that good coverage, a light layer. And then anytime I need more coverage, I'll go in with a second layer. But to me, with makeup, less is more, especially if you are trying to get, you know, that natural look to your skin. Go in with a really light layer all over the skin, and then you can go in other areas with a second layer, but thin layers at a time. I cannot do thick foundation on the skin, because I can feel it, right? And I want to look and feel like my skin, you know? So I'm literally just stippling this on. It is a thick, dense stippling brush. You guys can see that. Those are my favorite brushes to apply foundation, because I feel like it gives a really nice look to the skin. See, actually, that color is pretty good. Slightly darker, slightly warmer, but we make it work, honey. And then on my forehead, I'm gonna be really careful so I don't touch my brows, because they are healing and you're not really supposed to put anything on them. So yeah, if you guys want an entire video on my experience with microblading, let me know. That would be cool. I can let you know what I think of it. Is it worth it? How long it lasts, pain level, and all of that stuff, because this is my second time doing them. And I did do a little footage of me going to her studio, and also the before and after. The before and after is insane, honey. It's insane. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. And they are gonna get slightly lighter. They are at their darkest right now. They're gonna get slightly lighter, which I want, especially like when I don't have makeup on. I don't want it to be super dark. But yeah, I love them. One thin layer. I still have so much product at the back of my hand that I really don't need to use. I'm gonna get my mirror so I can look at it a little bit more. Oh, I just love this glow. And this in combination with the WELEDA Skin Food is just divine. Next up is concealer. I'm taking it out of my bag. I've been using these two. You guys know that I love to create my own concoction when it comes to foundation, concealer, any base product. I tend to mix a lot just to create something that will suit me. So experiment with your makeup. Don't be scared. You don't have to follow everyone's rules. Makeup is supposed to be fun, okay? It's supposed to make it your own. And so I like to mix concealers. I have the Fenty Beauty in 330, which is a little warmer than my skin tone, but it helps cancel out dark circles. So I put that right here where I have the darkest circles, especially in here also, to bring some light. I'm gonna use a different concealer. So this one is more for canceling out the darkness around my eyes, and this one is going to be more for highlighting, which is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I got sent this by NARS. Thank you to the team. I hadn't used this concealer in so long, and then I truly remembered why I love NARS. Fun fact, I can't even talk. I used to work for NARS Cosmetics as a freelance makeup artist when I started getting into makeup, and it was just like the biggest deal because I mean, NARS is such a prestige brand, and NARS is really big on the artistry of makeup, which I love, and it's what made me fall in love with the brand. And they always have so much purpose behind each product that they use. So I'm doing the ends like this because it gives a little bit of a lift to the eye area. And then I put some here because I want to brighten up my smile lines so they're not super visible. Tiny bit on the chin, and I'm just going to do a little on the forehead to balance everything off. Just a little bit like that, not that much. So I'm actually going to leave that to dry. Normally I would just go ahead and do my eyebrows, but I can skip that part. I don't need to do my eyebrows, so Am I gonna do contour? I am gonna do a little contour, cream contour, more like bronzing actually. And my favorite stick right now to use is the Merit stick in the shade Amber. If you're my skin tone, this is a perfect color. I just love how easy the formula is. So this is the color right over here. It's a little bit of a mess because I use it quite often, but it looks so good. And again, easy peasy to blend. So instead of putting it right on the hollows, I put it just above, because when I blend it out, some of it comes down, and you don't want your contour or your bronzing area to look too low, because it's gonna drag your face down and do the opposite, which is give it a little bit of a lift, you know what I mean? So I do it right here. So right there, just about there, you know, I don't bring it too far out. I'm gonna do my temples and my forehead like that. And I'm gonna do the other area, same thing, like that. It's very creamy, this formula, I love. And I do right under my nose, just to give it a little bit more shape. Sometimes I do my jawline just like this. I'll show you guys like that. And like that. But honestly, 90% of the times I just skip my jawline because I always forget to blend it out. And then I'm walking around with this line on my face. So this is for video purposes, to be quite honest with you guys. So that's what I do for contouring. Let me take a sip of this. Oh, I need to find out what chocolate they use on this mocha because it's so good. Anyways, so now I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my cream contour while this concealer is drying down slightly. So I'm taking the same brush, which is my foundation brush. I like to use the same brush because I really want whatever residue we have here of the foundation to blend into my contour and make it seamless with the foundation on my face. And I just pat it. So I'm patting it, going above. So really following the jawline, but making sure that I'm diffusing that color. Just like that. And still leaving a little bit of shadow. You don't want to completely remove that color. You want to diffuse it and create almost like a shadow here, which just gives a little bit more definition to the jaw. Your girl has been working out and trying to get this neck area a little bit more snatched. We're getting there. We are getting there, guys. And I will do a video very soon on the progress that I've been seeing. I've been working out consistently since the second week of January, and I am honestly so proud of myself because I feel so much better, guys. I really do. Last year, I was so insecure about my body to the point that like I didn't even want my husband to see me naked. That's how insecure I was. I really just wasn't feeling the weight gain, my midsection. My face was super bloated. And so I tried so many times last year to get into the habit of working out, and I just like after 4 days, I'd stop for like another week, try it again, stop for another 2 weeks, stop for a month. But every year, you know, I try to set goals for myself, and my first goal was like, okay, I need to fall in love with taking care of my body, working out, having a healthier relationship with my body. I'm not a skinny girl, I'm quite curvy. Your girl got legs, you got butt, we got hips, and I just wanted to not so much become skinny. That's not me. I wanted to really just tone up and feel a little bit more comfortable with my body. And so working out has been incredible. Like I've been doing it consistently, like I said, since the second week of January, and I feel so good. My clothes are starting to fit differently. I don't use the scale to measure my progress, to be honest. I just put on my clothes and see how things are fitting. And recently I put on these jeans that I got from online. I forget the name of the store, but maybe I'll insert the little clip because I showed it on Instagram. But they were jeans that were hyped up on TikTok, so I bought them thinking, okay, a size 30 is going to fit me. And when I got them in December, they literally didn't go past my hips. I was so distraught. I was disappointed. I was really disappointed, and it just killed my confidence. But at the same time, it gave me a boost to really start working on myself. And yeah, I recently put them on and they fit. Could they fit a little bit better? Definitely, but they fit. They fit all the way up. I can button them up. I can leave the house and feel great. So that's where I see my progress, and I'm so excited to keep working out. Even if I hit that ideal toned body that I'm looking for, I want to keep working out. I want to keep loving that kind of aspect of my life. So working out has been my jam lately. I love it, I love it, I love it. And I'm seeing so much progress. Again, I could do a video when I'm ready. I'll definitely do a video and show you guys which workouts I've been doing. I just go based off of a lot of workouts on YouTube and create my own playlist and follow along with that. I've been incorporating a lot of kettlebell workouts. I think it's amazing because you're using weight, so your strength is like growing, and I'm definitely seeing a lot more definition on my lower body specifically. So it's going great. It's going absolutely fabulous. And like, that's why, excuse me, that's why I'm smiling so much when I talk about it. But yeah, I can definitely do a video. Anyways, so the contour is done. You guys can see it's very light. It's very easy to blend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that stick is absolutely amazing. I'm just taking this sponge right here, which is hella dirty, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend out that concealer, starting with my forehead right over here, just to add a little bit of light in that area, just like so. I need a mirror. I need a mirror, honey. Hold on a second. And then I'm gonna blend it out right over here on my smile lines. And I tend to use concealers that are very close to my skin tone. I don't really like the over highlighted look. For some people it looks stunning, especially on camera and in pictures, but in person I've seen that look, and for me it's not my cup of tea. I just don't like that very like distinct difference between the under eye area, the contour, the foundation. It's just not my style. But if it is for you, same technique, just use the colors that you enjoy, obviously. And then we're gonna do the under eye area. And this whole thing of letting your concealer dry down really works. It helps that coverage stay put and doesn't kind of move around when you start to blend it. So I love that. It's a trick that we've seen Jackie Aina use a lot of times, and there are quite a few makeup artists that use this trick, which is awesome. So just go ahead, make sure you blend the corner, the inner corner of your eyes, because right here is a lot of shadow naturally. So you want to blend out that concealer and create a nice bright look in that area. Just makes you look a lot more awake. And then of course this little nose contour here, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. Whatever excess product I have, I'm taking on the bridge of my nose. I'm not a big nose contour person, so whatever product I have on my brush, I kind of just do it on the sides of the nose. But I technically don't really do a lot of contouring. I'm just gonna make sure everything is nice and seamless. Look at the skin. Look at the skin. Don't play with me, right? Girl, flawless, okay? Now I'm gonna do a little bit of powder, just a tad bit, because, you know, we don't want anything to move around. This is my new favorite thing, the NARS Cosmetics Light. Is this the light reflecting setting powder in translucent crystal? Honey, you need. It's so soft and finely milled, so you're not going to get a cakey look on the face whatsoever. Very light. So I take this brush over here, which is the Morphe Y11, and the powder, I'll give you guys a bit of a close-up. The powder looks like that. And see how it just floats? See that? That's how fine and soft this powder is. It's literally like silk. Super soft. I'm gonna dust off some of that excess, and I'm gonna press that under the eyes. This will take some of the shine away, but it still gives light to where you are putting it. That's the special thing about this powder. It's not like completely mattifying the skin. It adds a little bit of light without it having glitter or shimmer. Love it. Look at that. Especially around your nose area. You really want to kind of take away that super shiny look because your pores are there. It's going to emphasize on that. So mattifying that area slightly works. If you have oily skin, definitely do a heavier powder. The Laura Mercier translucent powder is beautiful for that. My bronzer, this is from Marc Jacobs. It's the Tantalize bronzer, the Omega bronzer. Love this stuff. I'm going back to all of the products that I used to love and I neglected for so long. So I'm taking this big brush over here. Again, Morphe x Jaclyn Hill. This is the JH01 brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and tap that on the sides of my face where I have that contour also right here, the temples and the forehead, and just create that nice bronzy look. I can go right here, a little bit up down here, create a bit of shadow, just like that. Love that, love that. Stunning, just a little bit, not much, you know what I mean, not much. And then for blush, I have this beautiful palette from NARS. How stunning is that? There's a little bit of something for everyone here, a ton of different blushes. We got some highlighter here, beautiful. This is called the Afterglow Cheek Palette. And what color am I gonna take? I'm gonna take this color over here. I think it's so pretty right there. And I'm gonna actually mix it with the highlighter. This one, it's not too shimmery. Let me see if I can swatch that. Oh, it's stunning. Okay, let's see if I can swatch that. Right there. That is one of the highlighters. And then there's a darker toned one right there. Beautiful. Look at, they're so silky. Oh my God. I'm gonna try and swatch the blush too. Hopefully my camera will pick it up. That's one of the blushes. Are they not stunning? This is the blush that I am going to wear right here, which is a pretty pinky peachy tone right there. Gorgeous, gorgeous palette. You could do evening looks, day looks, and because there's so many variations of color, this palette can really be used on a lot of skin tones. And these blushes are technically quite pigmented. I definitely prefer blushes that are less pigmented, that are more like a buildable blush. So you want to be careful. If you don't like too much blush, go very light-handed. That's what I do. So I pick up this one, and this is the Morphe E53. And I'm just gonna go ahead and tap it. See, it already picked up quite a lot of that blush. See, that's a lot. I'm just tapping off the excess, and I'm gonna lightly tap it because there's quite a bit of product on that brush, just like that. And then I could start brushing and making sure that I'm distributing it nicely. I like blush. I don't like to overdo it, but I like blush. During the day, I go lighter. Evening, I definitely put on a lot more blush because it looks so good. Oh God, I love that. Taking some of the highlighters, same brush, and I'm gonna go right over it. Ooh, that glow. That's all we do, honey, for the eyes, okay? Technically, I'm not gonna do much. What I'm gonna do is take this blush over here. I honestly haven't been using a ton of eyeshadows. I grab a blush palette, whatever I have in front of me, and I work with that. So I'm gonna go over that. This is the brush that I technically use to blend my concealer sometimes. It's the Y10 from Morphe, and this is the Huda Beauty Legit Lash Mascara. You guys know that I am a diehard for Badass Black from Tom Ford, but I took this one with me because it's what I had in my room, and it works out really well. You just want to be careful so it doesn't clump up your lashes too much. And this side is what? This is the volume. This is the curl and length side because it's a two-sided mascara. So curl and length, and then this side is for volume. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this side first. I like to get really under the lash line. So I'll go a little bit close up, really under the lash line. And I kind of do a hard blink. So I place it there and I do a hard blink. Then I'm gonna get the inner corners right over here. You can do the lower lashes just a little bit, just very lightly, so it's not too much. So I think for face, we're pretty much done. For my lips, I'm gonna take some of this lip liner. This is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's the Pillow Talk Intensity 3. It's been my go-to. Gonna line my lips like that. So when I line my lips, I focus most of the color right down here, and then the outer corners, I don't go out, I kind of go in, so it gives a more lifted look to my lips. So instead of like really spreading, like following that outer line, it kind of goes so round and then in. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. See how it's not like coming all the way out to here? It's kind of going in. I hope I'm making sense here. It just looks a lot better. And the inner part, and then the top. Like that. For the Cupid's bow, it really depends how I'm feeling. Sometimes I make it more more emphasis to that shape. Sometimes I round it out. It depends what look I'm going for. It definitely makes a difference. For the lips, so I have this YSL Gorgeous Lippy over here, which has a red tone, but then I also have my Fenty lip cream. I love this stuff. It's so gorgeous in Fenty Glow. I think I'm gonna go with Fenty because why not? It's what I've been using the most. So put that in. It's my favorite combo right here, this gorgeous nude tone. Just like that. And just make sure everything's blended and that line from the pencil is not too harsh. Honey, she is set. Look at this. I love it. It looks so good. And this is how I've been doing my makeup. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. So a little close up on the skin. Oh my God, my brows, lips. And this is how I've been doing everything. I will link everything down below that I use. So the two fragrances that I took with me to Ottawa are right here. We have Parfums de Marly, Delina, and Jo Malone Velvet Rose and Oud. This I can wear all day, every day, morning, night, doesn't matter. And this I love for evening. If I'm going out for dinner, which I did with my girls, I wore this and I actually layered them together and they layer beautifully. So these are the fragrances that I took with me to Ottawa. Today I'm going to use Velvet Rose and Oud just because I feel like smelling like that. I'm not going anywhere, honey. I'm about to film another video, so I had to do my makeup. But guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and saw something new and cool today. Let me know if you want to see more makeup content. This is probably going to be a long video, honey. It's going to be a long video, but definitely leave your comments down below. I'd love to chat with you guys in the comment section. Thank you so much for all the love and all the support, and I'll see you all in the next video. Ciao!